Good morning and welcome to the Poplar Bridge Morning News. Today is Wednesday, April 29th. Let's start off by taking a look at our weather. It's going to be a little nicer than yesterday. Not as much, no rain like yesterday. We're going to get to a high of 62. Our morning will have some clouds, but as the afternoon goes on, we'll get to a little bit more sunnier skies. And the winds will be 15 miles per hour, which is pretty windy, so hold on to your hats. Maybe go fly a kite today. We do not have any birthdays to celebrate at our school today, but we will tomorrow. We have a few phonology fact finders today. The first one was submitted by Grandma Sue, who's my mom. She watches our news show every day and she loves to get outside. She took some pictures on a hike at Barsness Park in Glenwood, Minnesota, where she lives. She saw some signs of spring. She heard the water of the creek babbling and she smelled the earthy smells of spring. She noticed a lot of green growing along the side of the creek, and when she got closer, she got a picture of some marsh marigolds growing. Aria also noticed some signs of spring in the woods outside our house. She noticed a huge patch of flowers, and here's what they look like up close. You also will see these growing in forests along 9 Mile Creek. We saw them last week as well, and these are called Siberian Squill. And here's a graph of when they grow in Minnesota. So right here is the month of April. You can see the graph peaks in April, and it kind of drops off in May, and then the rest of the year it's pretty low, but that is the reason we are seeing a lot of these Siberian Squill right now in Minnesota. And we also had Vi and Hendrix submit a really cool picture. They went to Minnehaha Falls last weekend, and they used almost all of their senses. They didn't taste the limestone, the rock there, the sandstone and the limestone, but they saw the sandstone, they heard the Mississippi River, they could smell the damp earthiness of the rocks, and definitely feeling the cool texture that's there. Thank you, Vi and Hendrix, for sending in that great picture. Our What's Up wall today, Gwen has been busy doing some watercolors, and what a really beautiful job she did on that heart. Thanks, Gwen. And now it's time for Words on Wednesday. Remember, we do Words on Wednesday to give you ideas of games you could play with friends or family. You can do it in person, call on the phone, or maybe do FaceTime or a Google Meet. So our game today is the game called 20 Questions, and this is a guessing game. Here's how it works. Player one thinks of a person, place, or thing. Think of something, Aria, just in your head. Don't say it out loud. Got it? Awesome. Then the other players take turns asking questions that can be answered by yes or no. And then you need to keep track of how many questions you ask. Hopefully the other players can guess what she's thinking of within 20 questions. If you are able to guess within that 20 question limit, you are the winner. And then you can be the next person to think of something in your head for the other person to guess. So let's try it out. Are you ready? Mm-hmm. All right. We're going to give you a tip. Sometimes it's easier if you choose a category instead of just like leaving it wide open, because that can be pretty hard. So what's your category today?
A pet.
A pet. All right. Does it have 4 legs?
Yes.
So in my head, I'm thinking, well, it's not a bird then, right? Is it a reptile?
No.
Okay. Does it have a tail?
Yes.
Okay. Does it have fur?
Yes.
Does it say meow?
Yes.
Is it a cat?
Yes.
Awesome. So you can see how it works. Ask a lot of questions that can be answered with yes or no, and see if you can figure out what they're thinking of before you get to 20 questions. All right, Miss D is going to be having a joke of the week every Wednesday on our show, so let's see what she has to say.
Hey, polar bears, this is Mrs. Dvorak bringing you a joke of the week. My family and I love to go fishing on Minnesota lakes in the summer. Did you hear there's a paddle sale going on at the boat store? Well, we went and it was quite an ordeal. I hope to see you on a Minnesota lake this summer. Catch you later.
So her joke was, did you hear about the paddle sale at the boat store? It was quite an ordeal. Thank you, Miss D, for sending in that joke. And our joke of the day was sent in by Sean in 3rd grade. Sean asks, "Hey you, do you know what a book is?" The other person said, "No, but I can look it up on Google." All right. Hopefully, Sean, everyone knows what a book is, but great joke. And Annika had a joke as well. She says, "Knock, knock."
Who's there?
A duck says,
A duck says who?
"No, a duck says quack." An owl says who. Oh, Annika, thank you. And that's it. So thank you for watching. Have a great day.
Bye.